Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing with you guys some really amazing and inexpensive ways to make some last minute homemade DIY gifts. So let's jump into it. This first idea is these cute little wine tumblers. They could be for whatever. It doesn't even really have to be for wine. You could put hot chocolate in these, whatever your little heart desires. So this video is sponsored by Cricut today. I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys some really awesome ideas you can make with your Cricut. If you are a beginner, you need some help, these are some really great, inexpensive, super budget friendly ideas for Christmas. So these wine tumblers were $6 from Dollar General, 70% off. So they were just under $2 a piece. I just cut out this Eat, Drink, and Be Merry with the smart vinyl, and I'm just gonna be weeding this out real quick. And I made these for my girls, Jerry and Sandy. And then I just ended up adding some candy in here. You're going to see how this all came together for under $5. So I think that you can really make some cute, customized, really fun, really cute Christmas gifts with your Cricut. So this is just one idea you can make using your Cricut. This is with this smart vinyl, and I love the smart vinyl in this Eat, Drink, and Be Merry. It was just a pre-made design on Design Space, so I didn't do anything too fancy there. And then just Jerry and Sandy were just the regular old Cricut sans font, whatever it is in the beginning of Design Space, that is just what I use. I really like this font, so I just put their names on the backs of these. And then once that was done, and like this took under 5 minutes to do total, it's really fast. And like I said, these are great last minute gift ideas too. So if you are in a rush or a crunch, or you have Christmas earlier than actual Christmas Day, these will be great for you. I picked up everything else at Dollar Tree, some candy. They have name brand candy there, along with some hot chocolate. And you could wrap these a little bit nicer, put them in a baggie, put them in something. That's it. I love these. How stinking cute do these all come together? Next idea are these coasters. These coasters are ceramic. They came off the Cricut website, and then I'm also going to be using this Cricut infusible ink. And I just found some cabin coaster designs in the projects that they have on Design Space on the Cricut site. So I'm just going to be making these. I did customize them because I'm just going to be using one color for the infusible ink. And then I did a video recently on beginner projects or beginner ideas. I will link that for you guys as well. So it will give you step by step. But infusible ink, this transfer sheet is amazing. So there's two sides of it. You're going to want to cut on the side that has your pretty pattern or your pretty color. I use a matte for this. I also use my Maker 3. Someone asked me recently if you can use regular vinyl on your Maker 3 instead of just smart vinyl, and the answer is yes. You just have to use a matte. So I'm just going to be cutting this out. I love infusible ink. If you don't know what it is almost is like an iron-on, but it like bleeds into your project, which I love that because it doesn't come off, it doesn't peel off, it's just perfect. I love this. I think it's really easy to use. So these are the coasters I'm using, and then now I'm just going to be weeding these out. I always pull my mat away so from the infusible ink, so it doesn't all curl up, because it does get curly. And I'm just actually using my fingers to weed this out. That's how easy it is with this. And then now I'm laying my infusible ink sheets on the coasters. Why did it take me forever to say coasters? And I'm just going to be laying them. You can use some heat tape if you need to. You can see these are kind of peeling up. I probably should have used some heat tape. I chose not to. I eventually just kind of pushed them down really hard and put my parchment paper on the top. And then I'm just using my Easy Press 2 to seal these little infusible inks onto the coaster. I just go to Cricut Heat Guide. You can just actually go into Google, put Cricut Heat Guide, or you can actually go to the website and find it that way. And then I always hold my iron down or my Easy Press down I don't know why. I just choose to. And the heat guide will tell you exactly what temperature, how many seconds, and what you're supposed to do to make this work. Then once this cools off, because I had this on over 2 minutes, I think, actually, I think almost 3 minutes. So I just ended up peeling these off when they were warm. I can't wait to see what they look like. I think these turned out so good. And to go along with those, I thought I would just make a really quick sign. This is just with Smart Permanent Vinyl. I picked up this little sign at Walmart. It was like $4 or $5, but I love the Walmart blanks. They have so many great options. I just used the vinyl in white. Permanent vinyl. I don't think this was Smart Vinyl. Anyways, I'm just using vinyl, weeding this out, and I just stuck this right to the black sign I picked up at Walmart. Easy as that. Use some Cricut transfer tape, and yes, it got all bubbly, so I did have to pull it off and redo it. I try to show my mistakes or issues sometimes I have with Cricut because I feel like some people think that they can't do it. You definitely can. It's just trial and error sometimes. We all mess up, even though I've been using a Cricut for over 2 years. We all make mistakes sometimes. Gift baskets are 100% optional. I love gift baskets, and I also love making them and giving them. So I thought I would do like a camping gift basket with hot sauces, barbecue sauces, seasonings. And then I put all this together in a basket. I thought this turned out so cute. I did not use like cellophane or anything like that in the videos. I think it just makes them a little bit glary. But I just picked up a bunch of different fun flavors of seasonings and put the coasters in here. And then I think this sign is just a great addition to go along with this. Just wanted to show these ones as well because I did make some more coasters. I had 2 sets of these and I really wanted to use them, and I am obsessed with this black and white and gray buffalo check. So you don't have to use the pre-made projects in Design Space. You can create your own, and you can also throw these in with those cute little wine tumblers you made. The next thing I wanted to make was towels. I think these are fun. You can use Smart Iron-On. This is permanent. You're going to see that the backside's glossy. You want that at the bottom so you can cut the top. You'll know if you mess up because you're not going to be able to cut out your item. You're actually going to be cutting. If you cut on the wrong side, it's just not going to work. So anyways, just save me some time there. You want to cut on the non-glossy side. I picked up these towels at Dollar General. I pick up a lot of stuff throughout the year, knowing that I can come up with some sort of Christmas project or Christmas idea. And I just cut out these really cute transfers. These are already pre-made in the Design Space as well. If you guys are not new to my channel, you know that when I use my Cricut, I really like a lot of the pre-made designs. So that is usually what I go with. But I wanted to make 2 towels. They were $2, and then I got them for 70% off. So would that bring them down to like 30 cents? Super cheap, maybe a little bit more. What is it? Either way, $2 minus 70%. It's a great deal. And then I'm just putting the images on top. And then I use parchment paper for this. don't do it. I don't think it's necessary. I could have just used my easy press. I kind of had some issues here, and then I'm like, I don't think that I actually have to use parchment paper when I do iron on. So I was having a little bit of issues with some of the items, or some of like the vinyl not coming off, and then I ended up just putting the easy press over the top of these again, and they ended up working out just fine without parchment paper. This cute little box came from Dollar Tree, and then I just found some cookies. You could add pot holders. You could make your own pot holders that match these. There's like so many different options you could do with this. And my lighting is a little terrible here because it was getting dark while I was making these fun little ideas, but towels for well under $1, that is a steal for sure. Next one, I thought it would be super cute to make a makeup bag. This bag was only $1 at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm just using this mini but mighty mini press. I was so excited. I was so excited. This is brand new for me. I've never been able to use one. I've never used one before. And I was blown away by how much I loved this little tiny iron. This makeup, I am just going to be putting this little iron on. You'll see I'm not using parchment paper, and this peeled off so well. And this little makeup bag cost $1, and then I grabbed a few other items from Dollar Tree. You can find some name brand items there, and this cost under $5 to put this fun little gift idea together. Look how nice that peels off. That was incredible. Yeah, so this is what it looks like when it is done. And then they have these like, they're called, what are they called? Makeup vanishing towels. They work really well from Dollar Tree. Then they had Yes To items, which are really nice as well. So I just thought it would look super cute just putting it in this makeup bag. You can wrap this up. Somebody can open it. It looks super cute. I also wanted to make another one because my daughter loves video games. This little pouch came from Walmart. I think it was $3.98. And then I just did the exact same thing to this one. And then I just picked up some other items from Dollar Tree. I actually gave this to her already, and she was so excited to take this to school because now she has somewhere to put her pencils and her erasers and all these really fun items I picked up at Dollar Tree as well. Pencils, I think, were only like 30 or 40 cents from one of our local grocery stores. So this also was like under $7 to make. So many items, so many fun things you can make with your Cricut. But you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed these last minute, quick and easy gift ideas for Christmas. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have started Christmas shopping or are you already done like me. But you guys, that's it for the video. If you want to check out Cricut, I have a coupon code KRISTINK10 for 10% off any of your Cricut purchases. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!